Hello, American Dream.
Welcome to Hidden Bay.
Welcome to Tribeca.
Austin, Texas.
Montreal, Colorado.
Welcome to Crown Heights.
In Bridgeland.
In Seattle.
Celebration, Florida.
San Antonio Riverwalk.
Tempe, Arizona.
Sunny Isles Beach.
Washington, D.C.
Pike and Rose.
Mason, Ohio. I'm in Louisiana.
This is my American dream.
We do it in the spirit of going against the grain of the negative media, giving inspiring information, and having people walk away from our show with something of value.
You're seeing a disruption in both the real estate and the mortgage space.
A lot of people are just not willing to put in the work.
What video does is that it demands an emotional response.
You know what I love about the show? It's totally unscripted.
Oh, it's been one heck of a year launching the American Dream, and now 28 cities all across the country. It has been so fun, an incredible journey where in every city we are highlighting the best of real estate and lifestyle. We've put it all together for you here today, where we've grabbed some of our best segments from this past year to share with you, starting with a donut shop. We visited America's finest city where this show started. Seth O'Byrne takes us around downtown and shows off a cool listing. Let's go check it out right now.
What I love most about San Diego is the pace. People move here because they know that life is short. You gotta live it in a place that recognizes that. You know, I would always joke I can go from business suit to wetsuit in 15 minutes on a Friday afternoon. I think I've got it beat. I've got it down to about 12 minutes now. That's what living in San Diego is about. Today I'm going to take you guys to a property that we just put on the market in Sapphire Tower. This condo is probably one of the best properties, one of the best views in all of San Diego. On the way, we're going to pick something up special for the sellers. We're going to go to Donut Bar. Actually, it's here right now. Let's get some donuts. Could I get some creme brulee and then a Boston cream and a chocolate euphoria? I was gonna have a beer, but I think it's too early.
It's not too early, sir. It's 5 o'clock somewhere.
Thanks. When you're in downtown San Diego, you might walk right by it and think it's nothing, but the Donut Bar has been on USA Today, it's been on the Thrillist, it's been on TripAdvisor. This is probably one of the hottest donut bars in America, and we got it in our backyard. This penthouse listing is actually really personal to me because not only do we have a listing on one of the most expensive penthouses downtown San Diego, I was working on this project when I was 19 years old as an intern for the builder. So to come around 16 years later and have a listing of this caliber is something that really means a lot to us. It's 3 bedrooms, 2 bathrooms, 3,000 square feet, but you're not just buying it because of the stats, you're buying it because of the materials, you're buying it because of the Sub-Zero commercial wine fridge, the Miele, the Wolf. All these materials are absolute top of the line, and for an affluent penthouse buyer, they're the units, materials that you would really want. The reason I would buy this property is this room right here. One of my favorite rooms in the penthouse is the master bedroom. It's got floor-to-ceiling, wall-to-wall windows. It overlooks over $2 trillion in downtown penthouse living. You can see out of this window to Mexico. You can see Coronado Islands in the San Diego Bay. I like to joke that this is a 50 Shades of Grey style penthouse. And I like to think that Christian Grey himself would love this one feature that he has right here. And this is a hidden staircase, in case you have guests that need to leave in a hurry. You know, the reality is for $3 million you could buy a lot of house, right? But you can't replicate this view. You know, that beach across the street, that's a white sand beach I surfed out this morning. For a local San Diegan, you know you're looking at basically the best of our city all in one shot. So as great as the inside of this property is, you realize that it takes all of it to make it one of the best properties in San Diego.
All right, and cut. Good job, guys.
We're done?
We're done.
You want a donut?
Yeah.
From donut shops to Denver. Denver is actually the second city that we launched the American Dream. I'd never been there a couple years ago. Now, having visited, I've learned it's one of the sunniest cities in the entire country. It's absolutely beautiful. So today, we're going to take you through Sam Wilson's neighborhoods that he sells real estate. We're going to explore some cool restaurants and some different types of homes out of the Mile High City. You're going to love this. Let's check it out right now.
Hi, Sam Wilson, Wilson Group Real Estate, and today it's a beautiful fall day here in Lakewood, Colorado. I'm going to take you around to some of my favorite restaurants and neighborhoods today. So come on along, here we go. All right, guys, this is our first stop today. This is my favorite Mexican restaurant in Lakewood. It's right down the street from my office too, so it's really easy to walk to. And one of the things that I really love about it is that it is locally owned, just like my business. And speaking of locally owned, it's also family owned. I'd like to introduce you to the Sandoval family here, the owners of Las Fuentes. And make sure you guys come stop in. Such a great restaurant, great service, and great people. My wife and I come here all the time. So this is Green Mountain, and it's just some beautiful houses, a beautiful neighborhood. Great recreation nearby. There's Green Mountain High School just off of Alameda there, and these homes are affordable, you know, anywhere from $350 to $500. Sure, there's condos that go all the way down into the high 100s, and then there's some luxury homes in a neighborhood right near here called Solterra, where you can get $1 million plus, $2 million home even. So it's one of my favorite neighborhoods, and you know, it's right where my office is too. So, you know, I'd be happy to chat with you. Just give me a shout and we'll take a ride around. Heading to our next stop now. Really cool place, iconic location right on Colfax Boulevard. It's called Davy's Chuck Wagon Diner. It's got some great history to it too. So there's a really cool neighborhood over there as well. We'll take you for a ride through that neighborhood after we meet the folks at Davy's. All right, so here we are. We made it over to Davy's Chuck Wagon Diner, and this is my friend, Dwayne Clark. Dwayne, thanks for letting me stop by today. Say a few words.
Glad to stop by. Nice to see you again.
Terrific. So as I understand it, you've owned Davy's for 35 years now, and that you actually brought the diner here, had it shipped here from New Jersey, and put it on its original foundation from there.
Yeah, the original owner was Lyman Davies. He did that in 1957.
Nice, nice, very cool. Well, a couple of things I love about Davy's. One, iconic location right here on Colfax. But let me say a couple of things about the food here. It's terrific diner food, and they're open at 4:30 in the morning. So what I like to say, Dwayne, is that you can stop by on your way to work, or if you're on your way home from the night before. It's a great place to get some food, have a bite at Davy's, say hi to Dwayne and his great staff in there, and enjoy the food. We just left Davy's, and walking distance is a neighborhood known as the Glens. It's actually called Heverly Heights, but this is just north of Colfax, and some of the most spectacular lots and homes. Has almost a little bit of a New England feel to it, if you see what I mean. And the homes here range from about high 300s all the way up to about $1.3 million. And there's even a lot for sale that's available to build on for just $175,000. Really cool neighborhood that most people don't know about. I love helping buyers and sellers in the Glens, so if you guys have any questions, you can always track me down and talk about it. We'll take a ride over there and stop in at Davy's and have some steak and eggs too. It smells absolutely delicious and amazing here. I'm out in front of a Brewski's restaurant in the Applewood neighborhood in the Lakewood part of it. Great restaurant, a couple of interesting facts about it. One is that it's a no-tipping restaurant. You may have heard of that. This is the one in Lakewood. It's a place to go. And they have a gluten-free menu, but it's not like any other. Everything's cooked separately. Everything that's gluten-free is cooked separately in different equipment inside the restaurant. So I highly recommend the Brewski's and the Applewood neighborhood. Here in Applewood, we'll take you on a little tour of it, but we've got homes in Applewood from about $300,000 all the way up over $1 million. So please stop by a Brewski's and check out the great food here. All right, so just walking distance from Abruzzi's is Applewood. We're in the Lakewood portion of Applewood, which actually covers 3 cities. Got Applewood and Lakewood, Wheat Ridge and Golden, but what a great neighborhood. You can see, you can even get waterfront property here on Maple Grove Reservoir, but it's an awesome place, affordable housing, terrific for you and the family. All right, so I'm real excited now to take us to the next stop. We're headed toward like Southwest Lakewood, and we're going to another one of my favorite spots, which is Cafe Giordano. And then we'll take you on a little tour of the real estate and the neighborhood right around there. I'm so happy to be here at Cafe Giordano with Elisa Heitman, the owner. Elisa, thanks for having us in today. I greatly appreciate it. One of the best restaurants in all of Lakewood, and Elisa has been here for 28 years, and interestingly, named the restaurant after her son, Jordan. She was just telling me about some of the new menu items like the rigatoni. Come on in, check out the newly updated place and all the great food here. I hope you enjoyed the little visit to Cafe Giordano as much as I did. Elisa's such a sweetheart. The food is awesome. And we're right here behind it in Heritage West. A terrific neighborhood, great for the family, and homes in the upper hundreds of thousands, about 850, 900,000. Great places, awesome views down at the end of this street. You gotta come check this out. All right, I hope you guys enjoyed that day as much as I did. Took you around to some of the great Lakewood eats and some of the great Lakewood neighborhoods. Have a great day.
The national story of the American dream would not be possible if we didn't have local experts featured to showcase why their city is so incredible. Now we're gonna go check out a segment from your own backyard.
Jacey.
Hey, Marcelle.
Hey, how are you?
So good to see you.
Come on in.
Thanks for having me here. You are an award-winning Nashville interior designer, and you take a completely different approach from a lot of the other interior designers in town.
When I work with clients, I want to find out, what drives them, what really makes them tick. Your home is where the heart is, it's really where we live, it's where we eat, sleep, and breathe. And it's just so important for it to be a place that we love. When I work with clients, often they define themselves as either modern or traditional. And then there's this other 2 soul styles that kind of hide in the background.
Okay.
And that's what I call practical and sensual.
So much more than just aesthetics, which so many people see as interior design. It is about emotion. And you're getting to the heart of that to really change someone's life in the end.
We do what I call a loose presentation,
Okay.
right? So we've got 3 options. Kind of option 1, option 2, option 3. This is somebody's master bedroom. So we're going to add layers with every step.
Wonderful. Thanks for having us in the studio. This
Sure
is
thing.
clearly a magical place. And let's head out to downtown. Here we are in the Sobro neighborhood in downtown Nashville at the new Nido property.
This beautiful, swanky apartment complex that really feels more like a boutique hotel to me. It's just so beautiful, and it's got all the amenities, pool and a workout room to common areas where they have everything from yoga classes to concerts and cocktail parties. And it's just, by the way, steps away from the Country Music Hall of Fame, the Convention Center, and Lower Broadway.
So we are going to take a loop around some of the resort amenities and show the beautiful space, and then go to 2 of her units now. So here we are at one of the first units that Marcelle has designed. And oh, I forgot, this is keyless entry. So cool. Look how easy that was. Oh, I love it.
The soul style of these units, as I've designed them, is really modern and sensual. So you know how we talk about the traditionalists love roots, a sense of roots?
Okay.
The modernists, the urbanists, the young folks who are just starting out in life tend to be really interested in openness and innovation.
Okay.
And just really having an adventure.
Here we are at Unit 104, another of the units that Marcelle has interior designed here at the Nido complex. This is fabulous. This is a much bigger space, 2 bedroom, 2 bath, huge walk-in closets here. But tell us about the soul style and how and why this is what you came up with here.
This is another version of modern and sensual. I think this one really channels the 50s. I feel like this one, especially with the coral walls, just channels like Charles and Wright Eames.
My eye goes directly to the rug. And
yes.
I love that you said that you're a rug addict.
Good, you got the rug addiction too.
I do,
Yeah,
now I do.
not
Yes,
alone.
I do. I didn't realize I did. Well, here we are in East Nashville in a gorgeous home that Marcelle has completely redesigned the inside of. And this house is on the historic registry here.
This client's soul style is really traditional and practical.
From what I understand, that kind of about right here was the back of the house, the original house.
Right here.
Oh,
Yep,
right here.
right
Okay.
here.
And
this was the back patio. You can see this little outside door here. This is actually exterior brick. And then this is the addition. This is the little, the great room that has the modern living that people kind of need these days. You know,
so this is a wide open space,
kitchen,
kind of new
dining,
modern feel to the
living
house.
room. The house designer actually initially wanted to have a spiral staircase here. I came up with this idea of doing a loft ladder. My team and I designed this loft ladder that just rolls here. So this is an aspect of where your soul style really isn't just the look of your house, it's the lifestyle. It's the things that you love to do.
This is so smart. It's absolutely brilliant. I'm just so grateful that you could get us in here today to show us your beautiful work and talk about how you get to something like this and showcase East Nashville and the design.
All right, on the American Dream, we love supporting our vets and we love Las Vegas. And today, we're going to marry both together. Falisha Rexford, Air Force veteran, now top producing realtor, is going to show us an amazing model home in a beautiful community called Red Rock Canyon. Let's go check it out right now.
Hi everybody, I'm Falisha Rexford. I'm a mommy, I'm a wife, I'm an Air Force veteran, and I'm your Vegas realtor. What do you think of when you think of Las Vegas? Chances are you're thinking about the Strip, Fremont Street, but the things that people don't realize, Vegas has so much more to offer. This is also Las Vegas. Today I want to show you these beautiful homes located at the base of Red Rock. This guard-gated community is called Reverence, brought to you by Pulte. So let's go check out the Paseo. This is the model version. It's beautiful. This home has everything that you would need, small or large family. One of my favorite things with semi-custom builds are the fact that you get to put all of your own touches on these homes. Let's go check out the upstairs. I really want to show you this master bedroom. So here's the master bedroom. Absolutely beautiful. A lot of people are concerned about going up and down stairs to get things like coffee or drinks. This house has the option of a little mini bar. So you can roll out of bed, grab a coffee, sit down, and enjoy that view. Sometimes we walk into model homes and I think people get really nervous about the design and how they're never gonna accomplish that. Check out the difference between this little girl's room. It's really just a cute accent wall with some nice lighting. And then check out this really fun room over here. So cute. I want to be a kid in this room. My clients keep telling me how much they love the location. You have direct access to all these trails out here. You can literally walk out your back door and climb to the top of a mountain. why I started you at Red Rock Canyon today and then brought you here is to show you this scenery. Look at what Pulte has done with literally carving out spaces in the mountain for these home sites. Absolutely beautiful. Las Vegas is full of opportunity. I was originally stationed here at Nellis Air Force Base. We have 2 major Air Force bases here, Nellis and Creech. I served over 13 years with active military and as a contractor. After my time with the military, I decided to do real estate and am now proudly serving those who serve. I ask you to come and not only tour Las Vegas, but look at the opportunity that Las Vegas presents. Come and check us out. Come and stay.
The national story of the American Dream would not be possible if we didn't have local experts featured to showcase why their city is so incredible. Now we're going to go check out a segment from your own backyard.
And welcome back to the American Dream. My next guest is Jay Nelson, a top realtor and team leader of the Jay Nelson real estate team with eXp Realty. Jay, great to see you again.
How you doing, Jen? Good to see you.
Good to see you too, Jay. So today I want to talk to you a little bit about eXp Realty. I know that it follows an agent-centric model, really the first of its kind. What makes this company so different?
Jen, it's unbelievable. You know, what makes eXp so different for agents, and first of all, I mean, it's all about our clients. We want to take care of our clients, our customers, people that we're listing for, but we're a cloud-based brokerage. But on the flip side of that, I look at it like being in a cloud brokerage gives me more time to spend with my clients and less time in a brick and mortar building. But the cool thing about it is when I talk about agent-centric, in the normal models, you have 2 sides of the table. You have the agents over here selling the houses, which I love, and that's really one of my, it's what I've been doing for, 17 years of my career. And the other side is the brokerage. And usually it's separated. So you've got the agent selling and the broker owner owning, and eXp takes that and lets the agent still sell, but lets the agents have a piece of the brokerage pie over here on this side. So it's awesome.
It's a win-win. When you first came on board in Nashville, Jay, I know that you were just 1 of 4. What are your numbers now?
Well, we've grown eXp in Nashville to almost 250 agents, and we're bringing on a lot of top producers, a lot of people that have been at the other brokerages. It's nothing against the other brokerages. There's a lot of great brands. I was with RE/MAX for 13 years and was actually an owner. But what people are seeing is they just want to get over on this side of the table on the ownership side, and that's really what eXp is about. But 250 agents in Nashville now.
Wow, that's incredible. Well, we're talking about Nashville, but let's expand a little bit. Let's talk about nationwide. What is eXp Realty doing there?
Oh my goodness, it's crazy. So on December 31st of this last year, so when you were doing your Christmas party, or excuse me, your New Year's Eve party, Jen, we had 6,500 agents across the United States and Canada, and we actually just the other day clipped 14,000 agents. So we more than doubled the size of the company, and that's with a lot of top players coming on board. So it's just explosive, and the agents are loving it, and the growth is like nothing the industry's ever seen before on the brokerage side.
And you've really likened it to Uber. Tell us a little bit more about that comparison.
I mean, I think it goes like this. A lot of people don't understand this, but the Yellow Cab company is a franchise model, along with Allied and Checker Cab. And then Uber comes up and creates this technology that allows the drivers to drive their own cars, right? So that's what's happening with eXp. It allows the agents to have, a piece of the brokerage. So it's very similar in that. And I always tell people, Jen, 8.5 years ago, Uber came onto the field. Everybody was saying, hey, let's grab a cab 8.5 years ago. And now if I asked everybody, let's go downtown to Nashville, they would say, hey, let's grab an Uber. So the speed of the internet and the growth rate is really what eXp is doing too.
Do you think that eXp is eventually going to dominate the entire industry?
Oh, I have no doubt. I mean, our numbers are already backing that up. Like I said, there's never been a company double in size in 10 months, ever. and the numbers are still coming in. So it's awesome.
That's incredible, especially when right now you're saying it's the new kid on the block. Congratulations with all of your success.
Yeah.
I'm sure it's going to continue. Thank you so much, Jay, for your time.
We're excited to help agents all over the world. It's going to be fun.
In traveling the country and meeting with the brightest minds in real estate, it's tough to have a favorite one, but man, this guy is one of them. Brian K. Lewis, top producer out of New York City, is going to take us around Manhattan,
Amazing
West
and something
Village.
that dreams
Show
are made
us
of.
one of his listings.
But right now we're going to check out
share
your
a few
agent
secrets
in your
with you.
city.
Check it out.
West Village. Coolest neighborhood in Manhattan? Maybe. Brian Lewis. Coolest real estate agent in Manhattan? Maybe. Brian's going to show us around the real estate here, take us around the neighborhood, show us why it's so sought after by young and hip people. So let's see what he's got to show us. He's down by the waterfront. We're going to go check him out.
Asking me to pick my favorite neighborhood in New York City is like asking me to pick my favorite child. It's tough. But I will tell you, I have a very sweet spot in my heart for the West Village. Why? I love the history. Love the old Mariner history. I love the old Bohemian history, the music, the art, the actors, the political movements, all that happened right here on this waterfront. Now this has all been recreated. This is a brand new park, relatively speaking, and when you add a green belt in New York, you add green to a neighborhood. And along this highway and this river, you've got a series of buildings, all luxury and all demanding very, very expensive prices. But you're still sandwiched between the Meat District, Tribeca, downtown, uptown. You've got it all right here. And you've got sweet cobblestone streets. You've got the Whitney Museum. Downtown has just come alive. One of my favorite little stories about the West Village is that hotel right there, the Jane Hotel, the red brick one. That is the old Cunard Line Hotel. It's where they brought the survivors of the Titanic, which is haunting and chilling and somewhat beautiful all at once. That's the Village. It's got history, it's got guts and glory and beauty. Over here, the Whitney Museum, talk about beauty. That used to be an old meat locker, that building that's yellow, that is now luxury rentals. I used to live there. And this building right here, the Superior Inc. building, is where I'm gonna take you. Robert A.M. Stern designed it. It's fantastic, and I can't wait to show it to you. So if you wanna be at the perfect level, in the perfect neighborhood, West Village, come on. This is the coveted corner. This is what people want at the Superior Inc. building on the Hudson River Park. Look at the windows, all the way around, all river, all park. So you've got the open kitchen, easy for entertaining, and always sensitive to that view, because when you live in a place like this, you want that view in your eyes all day long. This is another great design idea. I love it because the third bedroom here, set up like a den, also gets that great, iconic river view. This is super smart because if you do want it as a bedroom, you can do this. Sweet. Pass-through kitchen, got your wine cooler, you've got 6-burner stove, dual ovens, all good. But I gotta tell you, my favorite room in this condo is right here. This is the master bedroom. 2 huge closets, big ol' ensuite bath, and this amazing bedroom. This is a master suite and pin drop quiet. The seller has something very cool here. These are called city windows. That's the main window. This is an added window. This is the 3rd bedroom suite with its own bath, just like the other 3 bedrooms in this home. And you have a garden view. Quiet, gorgeous. I think your guests will be very happy here. Maybe a little too happy. That view everywhere. I love this. I could sit here all day, and I think I will. This is my American dream.
So I hope you enjoyed today's Best of 2018 from the American Dream. But I got to tell you, 2019, we got so much we're excited to share with you. We're going to be traveling the entire country, finding the best stories out of every city, highlighting real estate and lifestyle. It's going to be a great year. Thank you so much for following the show. And of course, and as always, cheers to your American dream.